Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And he's intervened well there. Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw. Pinches it off him. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Makalele goes steaming forward. Pullet going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Well, 2014-15 was one of the greatest club seasons ever for many Catalans, clearly, but here is one of the key players in that remarkable triumph, Neymar.
Absolutely. I mean, they were very good from the start, but they just became unstoppable in the second half of that season.
And many say it was that game against the boys from Madrid when they donned the cloak of near invincibility, a game where that much-lauded front three really did deliver in style.
Yep, and they combined for all three goals. And it was Neymar, of course, who got the first of them.
First quarter of an hour gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Israel still without a single shot on target.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a smartly directed ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Not the most accurate pass. That is good alertness. Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. That has not gone well. It's a searching pass. Kimmich. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's on a charge. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Kimmich, a player who needs no introduction. Aimed beyond the defence. Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Makalele. Messi. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slip. Oh, shooting chance! That has been knocked clear. Now, can they get him away? That'll be a throw. And it's Kimmich. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And that was very necessary. Thuram makes the interception. He came in hard, very hard. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And this is Hullet. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now,
reflections on the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Substitution for Israel, number 20, Baggio.
And the action is back on the way.
Number 22.
Israel really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And they've got a throw. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's been shifted off it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Makaleli is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Messi, driving on and making good progress. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that's really well manoeuvred. Israel different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Messi. He's had a shot! No mistake! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A 1-0 lead established. Messi! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away.
Israel really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And Del Piero! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Kimmich. Makaleli charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi. Now it's Hullet. And there's green grass ahead of him. A header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's managed to get free. There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Backward it goes. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Up towards the front line. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. He's got away. Neymar does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Neymar. Gets to show off his quick feet. That is great defending, so alert. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. And he was quick to react. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Thuram calmly anticipates. And that is as far as they're going to go. Messi. Kimmich. Looking to play him in. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Added time.
He has found the way through. Messi. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
With a quick request for support.
Your reflections then, Jim.
Israel desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario, pull it. That's the keeper's ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Israel clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Passes short and sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. And that was nowhere near his best. Tries to pass it through. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. And here's Neymar. Now it's Messi. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Oh, cracking ball. Romario! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Romario had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Now it's Messi. He's got away. Messi. And he's had a hit. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Just off target.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Now it's Hullet. Still goalless. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run, and it's been played through. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it, tries a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. Chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Hullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And Romario! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Romario. Now it's Neymar. And it's pulled back. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely worked. Makaleli. Manchester United finding their passes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hullet making good progress on the right-hand side. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. And here's Neymar. Produces a cross. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He can run onto that. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found a way through. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, the foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Messi! It's hit the upright. He's trying to hit the front line here. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Bale!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kimmich. Messi goes steaming forward. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now who's going to be first to this? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neymar ready to try one.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Neymar!
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
And this is from Mario. Messi. Now it's Bale. And they can counter here. He's found a way through.
There they go, hunting again.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. The defender is not giving up on this. Can he get it through? Pepe makes the interception. And it's Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Romario! And Romario! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Danger averted for now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Looking to play him in. Pepe, Messi is fouled. And no surprise, that's a booking. Right from the top draw, and And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Romario! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up, and it's been taken short. Oh, there's a probing ball. Israel have the chance to go the other way. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pepe is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He's just misjudged that one. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, that's been intercepted. Makaleli. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Gullit carries the ball down the right. Takes aim and crosses. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Substitution for Israel, number 13.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8, Peeler. Number 17, Gullit.
Nuno
Coming on the
Mendes.
field, number 55,
Kimmich.
Nagatomo. Number
That looks a
20,
decent ball.
Baggio.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 14, McTominay. Substitution.
Manchester United really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Messi. Plenty to aim at here. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
And Del Piero! No mistake! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Israel get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
He is through here. Chooses to go back. Israel can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pele, Rooney, he's in a great position here. And he's managed to get free.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He has found the way through. Roberto Baggio! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kimmich. Aimed beyond the defence.
Oh, well played. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Israel could have here their final chance.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Totti, driving on and making good progress. Oh, perfectly measured that. McTominay. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
By the local police.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the... Big chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Look at the chance! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bale! Oh, off the bar! Can he get it through? A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Has a look and plays it forward. Looking to play him in. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Messi.
Israel are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi. Now it's Bale. He's shifting through the gears here. Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McTominay gets a foot in here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for options for movement. Knocks it into space. Makaleli. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Romario. Romario. And the shot! Oh, what has happened here? He's trying to hit the front line here. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Good read, needed to be. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Costa. Oh, terrible pass. Bullet can be a real threat inside the box. It's played through for him. He is through here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Romario finds himself offside. Now it's Mbappe. And that is as far as they're going to go. Thuram calmly anticipates. Passing nice and neat. And that's a shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Kimmich. Oh, it's come loose. Bale does well to get it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It's Bale! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's played into the middle. That's a sharp pass. Messi. It's a good run down the right. And he's cut it out.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
There will be one
He's through here.
time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Looking for the run. And he plays one through. And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
And the second half gets underway.
Israel really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Now it's Romario. McTominay wins the duel this time. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that was vital. Kimmich. And it's Hullet. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here, and he's managed to get free. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Makaleli is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Hullet threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had a shot! Oh, Unbelievable! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Bale. And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Substitution for Israel. Number 13.
Israel choosing to make the first change.
Number 14.
And here's Romario.
McTominay. Number 26.
Romario! Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Makalele did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found the way through. They're urging him to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi, excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Has been indicated.
Might want to be careful there.
No foul, says the referee. That's a good run down the left. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Ronaldinho. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome.
Making their way home on public transportation.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.